Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good morning to our lecturer, Madam Rizky Pranisawar, and to our fellow friends. Today, we would like to present to all of you regarding topic optimal aging at old age, which is coping strategies. Before that, I would like to introduce to all of you our group members' name. Firstly, Nur Auni Nabiha binti Osman, Nur Anis Farzana binti Baharin, following with Nur Isma Alia binti Hasbullah, and the last one is Anis Karmila binti Jamal Khair. The theme or the main factor that leads to optimal age in our case study is time management.
Okay, so today we will present with all of you about our case study in topic optimal aging at old age coping strategies. We are focusing on three aspects: first social, second emotional, and third spiritual. And Alhamdulillah, our group have done our interview and case study before the MCO have started on 16 March 2020. Okay, so let's start with the interviewee background. Okay, so we start with our interviewee background. His name is Ramadan Sarip. He is 63 years old. He lives in Jati Nilai. He sells nasi lemak and food at the Angry Court. So based on Chauvin 2017, old age start from 60 years old. So we choose and accept Encik Ramadan Sarip as our respondent as he is 63 years old.
Thank you to Auni Nabiha. Alright, now I will tell you the definition of the optimal age and coping strategies. Okay, the optimal age is the capacity to function across many domains which are physical, functional, cognitive, emotional, social and spiritual to one's satisfaction and in spite of one's medical condition. However, coping strategies refer to the specific efforts, both behavioral and psychological, that people employ to master, tolerate, reduce, or minimize stressful events. Okay, for your information, our case study is based on three objectives, which is to explore the activities of older people in their old age. Number two, to find out the coping strategies using active coping. And number three is, which is the last one, to explore how old people spend their spiritual time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Doctor and to my fellow friends. Okay, let's move to the result that we have been achieved. Okay, so today I will present about the first result to explore the activity of people in their old age, which is the objective one. Okay, other two results will be explained by Auni and Isma. Okay, the first result is to explore the activities of people in their old age. Aging is a process that leads to the decline in health status and limits the activity of the old people. As people age, vital organs of the body decline and get worsened. Although vital organ of the body decline and get worsened, not a problem to the respondent Pakcik Ramadan do the activity in their daily life. Based on the interview, there are several activities that respondent Pakcik Ramadan do, such as selling nasi lemak, spend time with family and friends, and perform prayer at mosque. Okay, activity he do every day is selling nasi lemak and food. By selling, he can get money to continue their life with family. For example, every morning, his wife prepared nasi lemak at home and he bring it to the stall. Selling nasi lemak is the daily routine for him. Okay, the second, he'll also use the leisure time by spending his time with the family and friends. It may enhance his social interaction and share their feeling. For example, after he closed the store, he back home and talking with family member and friend and share their feeling on that day. Is it okay or not okay? Okay, other than that, activity he usually do is perform the prayer at mosque. At most, it mean he can use the time to be a better Muslim. Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Nur Ismailia, gonna continue to our second objective, which is to find out the coping strategies using active coping. What is active coping? Active coping is an ability to improve one health condition or minimize further damage in the body by applying physical effort to regain back one health, meaning that they are using some physical activity to make sure that their body always in a good health. According to social action theory, a man is a person that can influence his own life by acting toward his intention. The elderly describe intention as goals that need to be attained to make a better life. Active coping could be include like exercise, education, getting busy, rest when needed, medication, therapy, and good living. Based on the interview, we found that our respondent, Mr. Ramadan, are using some of the active coping such as social interaction, getting busy, and good living. Okay, first of all, social interaction, meaning that how he interact with people, how he socialize with his friend and family. He said that he always spend most of his time with his family. So we asked about his friend. He said that he usually meeting his friend when he went to the mosque or surah to perform a prayer. Usually he went to the surah at Maghrib prayer and wait there until Isha prayer. So the gap between the Isha and Maghrib, that is when he usually interact with his friend and meeting with his friend. The next active coping is getting busy. Mr. Ramadan usually get himself busy by doing his small business, which is selling nasi lemak and some breakfast food. He said usually he use his free time uh, by doing his business. He do enjoy doing his job even though in his age. It made him to feel active and he can regain back his health. The last active coping that we found in the interview is good living. Mr. Ramadan surely living his life good. He could manage his stress and emotion wisely. We asked him how he usually manage his stress. He said usually he just keep quiet to avoid any arguments. And he also never took any medication because he had no health problem. It showed that his life and health are in good condition.
Okay, now we move to result 3, which is related to objective 3, to explore how old people fulfill their spiritual. Based on Shaw 2018, spirituality is proposed to be a component of successful aging and has been shown to predict well-being in old age. So based on our respondent, he ways to perform his spirituality. He perform prayer at the mosque. He hear Islamic talk at the mosque after Subuh and Maghrib prayer. He also stay at the mosque between Maghrib and Isha prayer. Okay, so now we will continue to the reflection of our case study. What did we learn from this interview? First, hard works. We have seen that Encik Ramadan Sarut still hard works in his old age, selling food and nasi lemak to fulfill his obligation. So we as student need to apply hard works in all what matter we do, especially in our study, to success in our life. Second, at the end of the interview, Encik Ramadan Sari already advised to obey parents to get success in life. So we need to obey our parents. Okay. Okay, third, we learn that we need to manage our problem and stress in a good way. So, as Encik Ramadan Sarip, he will go to see his friends so he can release his stress. So, we also need to find a good way to manage our problem and stress in a good way. Okay?
The second reflection is, did anything surprise you? In the interview, Mr. Ramadan surprisingly looked really healthy and strong rather than his age. And what really surprised us when he said that he never took any of medication because he had no health problem. We assumed and we thought that usually elderly took some medication because we know that usually elderly had a health problem. But he never took any of it. So it really kind of surprised for us because even nowadays youngster already took some of medication because they in a young age they already had a health problem. So it's kind of surprise for us, and we are so glad that we had the opportunity to interview Mr. Ramadan.
Okay, we proceed with the reflection number 3. How did you feel during interview? Okay, we decided to 3 categories, which is before MEC interview, during interview, and after interview. Okay, before MEC and interview, we feel curious to know the old people and the background of his life, so that we pray for the best before MEC and interview. Okay, the second one is during interview. We feel blessed because interview going smoothly and we get a lot of information. Okay, after interview, we feel very happy because objective that we want to achieve has been done successfully.
After the interview session, we found out that there is no wrong with the age. They still can staying active. They still can go to work like young people. As long as they can stand for it, as long as they can go through with their work. Number two, basically older people is more likely to spend their time with their family members rather than their friends, because to them family members is more valuable rather than friends. Number three, the misconception of young people is older people, they no need to stay active, they need a lot of rest. They think older people not suitable to be an active person because they are too weak, because they are too older to do something active. Number four, in controlling emotion, they are more likely to handle sensitive things as they grow older. In the other words, the cognitive of older people is more matured than young people. That's all for our presentation for today. We would like to say thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.